Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sydney Jean-Charles Road to the Show in MLB The Show 22. We're back on the road in this episode. St. Louis takes on the Washington Nationals. And Sydney Jean-Charles is off to a pretty strong start here in his rookie season at the major league level. We had that 0-14 that turned into an 0-16 slump, and Sydney got out of that and put together a pretty good episode last time out. We've already seen him hit 4 home runs at the big league level, a lot of extra base hits, and a lot of defense here to start the episode, it appears. He's back in the 6th spot today in the batting order. They've moved him around a little bit. They moved him up to 3 after I added in all of that equipment. But for some reason today in the 6th spot. And here is Sydney's first at-bat of the day. We're taking on Josiah Gray. Sydney hitting .304, 4 homers. Oh, that's how we're starting the day. Calling that one on the outside. 1-2 to Sydney. Well, that's not a very good start. We are moving ahead to the 7th inning, and Josiah Gray is pitching a shutout. We have one on here. Gray at 72 pitches. Having a really good outing. He could go the full 9 in this game. And that one is inside. Yeah, that was an awful swing. First swing of the day. But that one is much better. A base hit to center field. We got to get something across now. Let's see what Goldie can get done. Hey, it's Josh Bell. He's in my Rockies franchise. Lined out. No. You accidentally hit it the wrong way. And that animation's going to play out fully, man. Come on. Thankfully, we have one more chance. But it looks to be our last chance. Chad Green is in for the 1-0 save. We have one away here in the 9th inning. And I think here you have to get extra bases. There's one away. We need to get in position to score. Fastball, curveball. That's as simple as it gets. I like hitting both of those pitches. Ranked number 1 and 2 in my power rankings on pitches I like to hit. Ball 1. And he misses. The curveball outside. 2-0. 3-0. And Sydney's got great speed. Goldschmidt on deck. Carlson behind him. I'm putting the controller down right now. Normally, I'm all for swinging 3-0, but there are still a few situations where I am okay just putting the controller down. 3-1 now. Popped it up, and it was right over the plate. St. Louis just cannot buy a run today, and the game is over. 1-0. The Nationals win it with a 5-hit, 1-run ball game. Now we have some rain heading into Game 2. We're 13-10 on the season. And we have a nice win percentage with Sydney here. I forget what they were before he joined. Like 3-5, 3-6, something like that. But we've already scored a run in this game, so already doing better. Got a good swing on that one. Slider left up, but Sydney flies out to center. Up now in the 4th inning. Runner on first. We have a goal. Let's try to advance into 3rd or better. Get that power boost. I've actually thought about messing with the build here a little bit for Sydney. Let me call time here. I got some things to talk about. So, his power rate now, if we check out the ratings, is 88 and 90. And I think I'd be okay dropping the power a little bit if I could raise the contact to be in the higher 70s, lower 80 range. There are just so many players with higher contact than power that I still get excellent power with when I'm playing franchise. And I wouldn't mind just a slight change to the build. I think you'd see less like pop-ups on that fastball over the plate like last game. Wow. Still having some issues here pulling the ball and turning on pitches the way I want to. That time a changeup. It's always a question, can I handle the changeup? That was a good swing. But I've noticed here in the bigs, these guys can locate their changeup really well. Runner is going to take off here. And that is in the air out to right. And Sidney just missed it. It's pretty cool. We have Steven Strasburg and Juan Soto jerseys there in the crowd. But there is also a Cardinals fan with a Yadier Molina jersey on. That's a cool touch. Top 6 now. Mason Thompson going deep into this game just like Gray did the day before. That's bounced to third base. Going to be a tough play at short. They won't even try it. Base hit Sidney. Goldie already went yard. Let's try to get in scoring position for him here. I know here with 2 down, a lot of times you can just take off. And that one is going to be caught. Nice range there. Scoring has been a struggle. But the game is now tied. Washington gets one here in the 6th. Michaelis looking for one more out to complete his quality start. And this is going to be a tough play. Sidney. Oh, it's off his glove. Scrambling to third. They'll get there. I don't think that'll be an error. But that was a really catchable ball. They end up adding a run with 2 down. We are able to answer, but I want to go back to that last play. I haven't made like a sweet diving play. There's nothing here that would have been like in a Sports Center top 10 or anything. Hit him right in the wrist. So Sidney's got to work on that hand-eye coordination a little bit. Ooh, I think I was late on that though. Felt a little late, but he swung through the fastball. His name is Tanner Rainey. And it's a bit rainy right now. 3-1, Sidney here trying to reach again for Goldie. Popped it up. That time it was certainly late. I think what's been happening is the change-ups are in my head. We do win the game in extra innings. Sidney has a pretty quiet day again, going 1 for 4 with just a standard infield single. But I do think that trying to keep like protecting against change-ups has led to me being a tick late on the fastball. And I need to be able to hit fastballs. So what do you do there? Well, we're already up 3-0 on Steven Strasburg here in the 1st. Gotta watch out for that slurve, a circle change. Everybody's got a circle change. I should probably worry a bit less about the change-ups as far as the speed goes. I need to pick up the location better. That's my problem. As I'm out in front, like I swung at 3 there. I need to focus more on the location, I think, than the speed. Wow, got him. On the outside with the slurve, and Strasburg finally gets out of the 1st. But here's our chance to take 2 of 3. I love that we just have these 3-game series. It's one of my favorite parts about going to the show. Like, minor league baseball is not set up for entertainment value, playing these 6-game series, seeing the same starting pitcher twice in one series. All for a league that has like 4 teams making the playoffs at the end of the season. Top 4, and Strasburg is really not able to locate very well. Got a gifted strike 3 call on Sid. Ooh. See, he tried to get that strike on the outside again. 3-1. Sydney with 2 hits in the series. And now a walk. Yeah, I don't think Strasburg's making it to the 5th inning, really. I think that we could probably take him out in this inning if we just have a couple of good swings. Goldschmidt popped up to right. I don't know, maybe he could recover a little bit, but he's not pitching well, that's for sure. How about Carlson? That one's on the ground, and Sydney leaps over it. Base hit to right. Batting in the bottom of the order now. Do you have a 9-hitter you can trust? Cam Gallagher over to the right side, and they're only going to get the 1. So we go back to the top of the order with 2 in scoring position. And we have Tommy Edman at the top, hitting .261 this year, .659 OPS, so not really getting a lot of power. 3 RBIs. How often does he get 2 in scoring position like this? Edman to right. And the inning is over. So maybe Strasburg can get through 5. Just managed to not have the bullpen get gassed in this game. 2 on here for the Nationals. That's a base hit to center. We're going to throw home. And Sydney will 1, 2, 3 hop to home. And that is not even close. Runners at the corners now as Strasburg looks to complete the 5th. We have 2 away. Wow, gave us something nice there with the first pitch. Just 167 here with runners in scoring position. Not a ton of RBIs here. He has 4 homers, so how many times has he driven in a teammate? Not many. Out in front of the slurve again. Was that better than the first swing? That was about the same. 2-2. Wow. You know what? We're even now. 3-2. Runner at first will take off. Fouling off an awful lot of pitches here today, Sid. 8th pitch of the at-bat. That time looked at strike 3. So he was able to locate his slurve there a couple of times. And we still have not scored since the first. Trying to hold on here late. And that's going to get down for a hit. Just a single there. But we move ahead to the 8th inning. Jace Fry is in. I have him in my Rockies franchise. You might think I have 120 players in there because we just keep coming across all the players I picked up. Runner on first. And that's in the dirt. Got away. Take off. Safe. Trying to get that insurance run. And the cutter. Low gets the swing. That's only 83. Hasn't thrown in the strike zone yet. It's 3-1. And Sydney will draw the walk. Nice chance for us to add some more and take this series from Washington. Fry versus Goldschmidt. And that ball is rolled to second. And it will stay a 1-run ball game. Oh, I forgot there was nobody out. But we still did not end up scoring. So we are on to the 9th inning. Brady House is 3 for 3. 1 down here for Washington. And it's going to be into right center field. House with his 4th hit of the day. And he's going to get into scoring position. But the Cardinals do end up winning the game. And we take the series from the Nationals. I wanted to watch the end there, but I think I need to let the full scene there play out if I want to have that chance. So just a couple of walks in that one. Hasn't really hit the ball that hard to start the episode, but we will move on to our next series where we take on the Reds. They have him batting third again in this series, so it's kind of been all over the place. Either 3 or 6. But now Arenado hitting behind him. I always like that. Luis Castillo on the mound. And Sidney again swings through the changeup. My swings on changeups have actually been good today. Because they haven't been able to hit like that spot right there. They've been throwing them knee high or higher. That misses low. On the scoreboard there in left, I wonder if this will be visible in the scene. It is on my monitor. Fun facts. Ranks second on the Cardinals. Tied second with 5 doubles. Fun facts. They have the slash line up there, too. I gotta say, Cincinnati's got a quality scoreboard appearance here. That misses away. So, 286 average, 403 on base, a lot of walks, and then the 589 slugging I really want to keep high this season. I think that'll help. On a full count, he gets a fastball right down the middle. And that ball is gone. 1-0 Cardinals as Sidney hits number 5 on the season. 435. Is that his longest here in the majors? Just might be. .106.8 on the exit velocity, and no doubt about it. We're still at the stage where one hit can move the average like 30 points. But Sidney has 5 homers and 7 RBIs. I really want to see him start to drive in his teammates every now and then. They have been all over the place today pitching at Sid. Nobody's been particularly sharp other than a couple Strasburg slurves. 2-0. Ah, thought I might get something there. Nice. I mean, he gave me a fastball right over the plate, 3-2. That time, we take the low pitch, and it's 3-1. Arenado on deck. You gotta throw him a strike here again, right? That is rolled to first. They got him. Double play, started by Mike Moustakas. Jack Flaherty's going deep into this game. It's 3-1 St. Louis. And it looks to be a tough play again for Sidney. And he makes the catch. They throw me off there with that red ring. But Sidney has good speed, so you can get to some of those. Those nachos sound pretty good right now. No, pick those back up. Ahead now to the 8th inning. Looking to score another win here, and fouling back the slider. So many of these good swings have just been fouled off. We have those episodes. Way upstairs. In the air to left center field, if it even gets that far. Yeah, it will. Hitting a lot of fly balls here that he's getting underneath. Is the 3 enough? Well, let's see what Tyler Naquin's able to do. He's hitting .346. He has yet to go yard, but has 20 RBIs. That stat line is incredible. 20 RBIs, and none via home run, because he's trying to win the batting title and helps his cause with a base hit to center field. That is a hilarious stat line for Naquin. But we win the game. I really wanted to stop that again and watch the end. Doesn't make it as easy as I would like. Sidney does not have a multi-hit game yet in the episode. I think he's due for one of those. We've had good pitches to hit, but too many fly balls. This is Sidney's 61st at-bat of the season. Unless he walks again. Bit out in front of that last changeup. But they have not been around the strike zone very well today. This is a little strange. That is hit to short. Now, he has had some really good contact in the infield, and he's bouncing into multiple double plays, so things are obviously a little bit strange. Mike Moustakas is hitting 373. The Reds are back, everybody. Lefty, lefty now. Moose into center. And going to third. Here's Sidney's arm. He's not in time. And the Reds capitalize, scoring multiple runs. Let's move ahead to the fourth inning now. Offense just running a bit cold. What's our highest scoring output of the day? Out in front of that changeup, what else is new? Good try. Almost got me on that one. That changeup gets the job done. Sidney strikes out. All the starters are going deep into these games. Wow, I cannot believe it. That's in the air, left center field. And Sidney flies out again. Running out of time in this game. We have 2 down here in the 8th. Lucas Sims is in my Rockies franchise. I don't know how this keeps happening. I'm not even talking about players who are like on the team at a time, like active. We keep finding them. That's why I picked him up, though. So we tied the game in the top of the 9th inning. But the Reds picked up Andrew Benintendi from the Royals, and he's trying to win it right here. Winning runs at second base, and that is into the gap. Sidney, long run. He's going to get there. But the winning run moves up 90 feet. I was able to stop it here for the at-bat with 2 away. So Reds have a chance to take game 2. Oh, it only let me watch 1 pitch, and they won the game. Still figuring out what they allow me to do here and what they don't. But the Reds pick up the win, and now we'll try to bounce back and take 2 or 3 just like we did against Washington. And we are certainly due for a better offensive output, like 6 runs. Can I get 6? Please. This has been ridiculous to try to win these games 3-1 every day. But Lodolo just pitched against us. I'm really confused. He just pitched the previous day. How do you start 2 games in a row? I'm not even sure they did that in 1906. Okay. Unless I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he started the last game. There he goes, taking off for second. They were ready. Way to ruin my chance at a challenge. I was totally going to succeed. Change up, swung on and missed a bit early. Tried the change up again. 3-2. In the air, shallow center. Really doesn't get much easier than that. Unless you have to fight the sun. 2 on here for Sidney, and the Reds have gone to their bullpen. Only 1 hit against Cincinnati, and it was a homer. But Sidney could really use 1 here. That misses away. Logan Allen is the pitcher. I don't have him in my Rockies franchise. You should definitely check out that series, though, if you haven't, on my main channel. And I posted, or will be posting, episode 102 today. The return of Rafael Devers. That's inside, 2-2. Didn't get the best swing on that one. Can we at least advance the runner? We'll try. So, little sacrifice there. Well, not a sacrifice. We didn't score. And ended up not getting anything in the innings. So, the runs are just hard to come by right now. And we're not hitting many home runs. We're not doing anything with runners on base. Somehow Sydney is still sitting here with like 7 RBIs. Tyler Naquin's over there with plenty, and he doesn't even go yard. Missing outside here in the 7th. We've been getting favorable counts. First pitch is pretty much always unhittable. Fouled back the fastball. Come on, Sid. Make some solid contact for us here. That does not count. Definitely felt late. But he pops out for the catcher. And we get the 2-run homer right after Sydney is out. So we do have our chance to possibly take this series. Michael Givens is on the mound. And that one is through, a base hit. We got 2 solo homers in the 8th inning from Harrison Bader and Roberto Perez. And now Sydney has 2 on and 2 down. Should be his last at-bat here of the series in Cincinnati. Try the jump all over that high fastball, but all we're doing is raising plate vision here with these fouls. Was all over that one, too. In the air, out to center field. It's just not been Sydney's day as he flies out. Can we at least take the series and move on? We do. There we go. We win 4 of 6 here in the episode. And I think we have plenty of time to keep it going. We haven't had a lot of on-base sequences or anything from Sydney today. So in these kinds of episodes, I am usually able to fit in more games. And we will be returning home to take on the Minnesota Twins next, my favorite team. We'll work on the plate vision here first. But then I think I want to take a look at some new perks potentially. I talked earlier in the episode, and I want to explore that. I don't feel like I'm doing very good, but I do have gold, so we'll get to not quite 3,000. No, we will. 31. Plate vision is up there, 49. We're just not getting enough runs across the plate this season. Let's get some more production from our offense. Hey, that's exactly what I was talking about. And I guess I can't do it quite yet. So let's get into this matchup against the Twins. They're 17-12. Pretty similar record to us. Jorge Polanco is hitting .369 with 7 homers. He's got a runner on here in the 2nd inning. We have Miles Michaelis on the mound, and that one's hit deep to right center. Sydney chasing after it, and he gets there. Today we take on a pitcher I'm not familiar with at all. Solid contact. Let's go for that. Eric Ullman, I believe. Deep to right. Crushed. That ball is gone. Around the foul pole we go, and Sydney puts the Cardinals in front. Got the high fastball inside, but not a ton of velocity, so it's a little bit easier to catch up to and do something with. I want to see this vector going around the foul pole. There it is. It hit the foul pole, actually. I was probably talking and couldn't hear it the first time around. This guy can hit some homers. Miguel Sano into center. Sidney got a late jump, and Sano is aboard. 6 homers, 8 RBIs, so in over 60 at-bats, Sidney has driven in a teammate twice. I know he's had a lot of chances. Ullman's allowed 2. And now Sidney is tied for first on the team in home runs. Tried to get another one there. I think Sid's got a pretty good chance to lead the team. Unless Arenado gets really hot. Ah, that was awful. Very late. That one was much better. 4 fastballs. Does he mix it up here? Gotta go change up low. And he did. He misses away. Trying to get a cheap strike on the outside. And now the full count. And Sidney is aboard again. Let's try to steal a base here. I gotta start leaning that way. They pitch out. Sidney is there safely anyway. Right? No? I never know. I would not be a good second base umpire. I really want to sit down here and take like a couple hours one day and just throw in all those old sports games that I have and try to find, as Buxton gets under one, but Sidney is there. I want to do some fun one-off videos going through some older sports games and some of the side modes in there. That's one of the things I really notice when I play older games is they had the main game, but there was so much side content, and not like side quests in an RPG or something, but side modes. Like the mini games back in the older Maddens that were really fun and were incorporated into franchise for off-season player development. Or you go into the bigs and there was home run pinball. Good try. I'm talking about other stuff in the games like, let's pick them off here. Nice try. So if you have any suggestions, you can let me know. I have a lot of sports games. That ball is tapped to third. I don't think they'll... No, they did get Sidney. So I want to sit down one day and just go through and see how much there really is to go through. MVP Baseball had a fun hitting mini game. There were like targets you'd have to hit, and I remember like those trucks with the ramp and the ball would go flying off of it. I did not try to check my swing on that curveball. Maybe I would have been early, but let me swing and fail on my own. If you have any suggestions, though, let me know. I'd love to go through some of those older games and just do some wacky content. He cannot get that curveball down. Oh, it's Bailey Ober. I like Bailey Ober. But he ain't pitching well in this at-bat. He's just got away with 3 really bad pitches. Oh, and he strikes him out. The Cardinals defeat the Minnesota Twins. This is only a 2-game series. Let's just play the next game, and I'll work on messing with the build next episode. It'll make for a good episode premise and stuff like that. But I think I do want to shake up the build, add a little more contact, and see what that does. And I think we're probably getting to the point, too, where I could make multiple loadouts if I want, like, my top power loadout or more of a contact one. Because I think especially when I'm slumping, maybe it'd be nice to just throw on the ultimate contact build. Just have a good game and then go back to what I really want to do. Because the game does have, you know, hot and cold streaks, and I think you can be strategic with those builds to get you out of a slump or take advantage of certain situations. If there's a team with a pitcher or two that you think you could take advantage of and you want to go just full power, or you're taking on, you know, Jake DeGrom and you're like, give me my vision contact build. That's kind of what I envision is the end game here in Road to the Show, is tailoring all these builds and being able to decide based on the day how you want to attack it. Because I imagine even with top stuff, there's not going to be one build that really gets you high level, like top 10% everything. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that'd be bad design if it let you do that. Come on, Sydney. Sonny Gray is the pitcher. 2-2 with the Twins up 2. There we go. A walk for Sid with 2 down. Goldie's hitting .321 with a 10-game hit streak. One game, too, that I have, like, almost no experience playing that I'm interested in is the MVP college baseball game. I've seen Not the Expert play that. I know it has, like, a dynasty mode. I don't know if I would do it anytime soon, but I just think the dynasty in there would be cool. I've never built a college baseball team. And the seasons are a lot shorter, like 30-something games plus playoffs, I want to say. Maybe it's a little bit more games, but it's relatively short. I don't like this. I wish I was better at basketball games. I know I tried to play College Hoops 2008 or 2K8 a couple of years ago, and I was in over my head a lot because I had no idea how to play the game, for one. On top of that, the recruiting. On top of that, those old 2K games, their interface was terrible. Like that 2K nav, could not stand it. I'm sure once you get used to it, it's fine, but I had so many more misclicks in that game with that interface than any other game I can think of. Constantly hitting the wrong buttons and not being able to get used to it. Tyler Duffy. In real life, he's been allowing runs left and right. We're up 4-2 here. Wow. Sid. You gotta go take a nap or something. It's the price you pay when you don't use the PCI too. I could probably get used to it, but I also like the more classic experience and just worry about timing if I want to pull the ball, you know, be early. But yeah, you will run into a lot of those days where the pitchers are giving you meatballs and you can't do a thing with them. So St. Louis wins this game. So we have won all 3 series in this episode. We have first place right now in the NL Central. We're 8-2 over our last 10 games. Brian Reynolds is hitting .393 right now. Luis Arraez, .354. Arraez has been really fun to watch this year. He is just such a good hitter. He's got great plate vision. He rarely strikes out. And then I forget the number 2, but like his like exit velocity and solid contact rates. He doesn't hit for a lot of power, but he still hits the ball hard in play. Matt Olson has 12 home runs right now to lead the league. Austin Riley behind him, and then former Brave Freddie Freeman. Rafael Devers, 14 home runs this year, 12 for Shohei Ohtani. Looks like next time we have a tour of the NL West. Rockies, Dodgers, and Giants are all up next. Sydney is now 21 games into his major league career, 74 at-bats, 5 doubles, 6 homers, 8 RBIs. I'm not sure he drove in a teammate at all today. But hopefully next time we can mess with the build a little bit and start to turn that around. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe to the channel. More Sydney on the way, more random sports games on the way. Hoping to have some really fun stuff up here soon. Looking forward to your feedback. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.